was not live this whole time. What the man. It's supposed to start. I don't know what's happening here. Let's see. I'm gonna stand by and check on something here. Okay, so that was supposed to go live automatically. It wasn't, and it hasn't been doing that, but I thought it was happening since. Strange. Okay, so I'm going to redo that intro here. What we're going to do here, what we're doing today is we're going to create this scene. We're making this scene. This is the layout. This is a rough layout of the book. And it goes from this documentary shot, person in front of a camera, close up of this person, and as they imagine the past or imagine an idea that they had once, and they enter into this place, they enter this idea of fuel and fire, which is what this is. What we're going to work on today. So this close-up of, let's go back, close-up of this guy here, you can see it's very rough, blocky face, temporary. Originally I had this go into a Y, but it should go into a close-up of this chamber. So I want to go from the idea is close-up to a close-up. Yeah, so in this transition from this character here, this main character here, to this other main character, the other story, from this story to this story, we want to transition from introducing this character and then introducing this character from a close-up to close-up, and then we'll ideally in this scene, we don't know where this person is, but in this scene we introduce the other character and we introduce where they are, and this prime in this stasis chamber, in a sleeping chamber, hibernation chamber as you would say, they are inside this container, they're inside a container like this that's tilted over like that, and that's outside this large ship. So because it's tilted over, the entire interior, which looks like this upright, is tilted. Now we created this close up, so we're going to go from one close up to another. Then we're going to dolly out, and then we're going to end on this LUCI's face here. And LUCI's face is going to have some text. This will light up. And we're going to reveal the whole thing. Let's see how we're going to do this. Let's look at this. I made this. So we'll go wide here, and then we'll go back close up, and then so this reveals the scene, and then this go back close up to the prime's memory, and then that transitions to little items of memory from his past. Then we go back, and the chamber opens up, and like a flower, and he spills out like here. That's our little stick figure spilling out. Okay, so we're going to rough that in. Now that we have, so this is the new chamber. This is the new container. I've showed this on stream before, but this is the new container that has there's some new elements to it, new storage bins, monitors, some other mechanical stuff. We're going to fill in more details as I go. We're filling more details as we get. Oh, this is not on the track, is it? Nope. Let's see. Okay. We're going to fill in more details as we go. But for now, this is how we're going to rough this out, so we'll know what we need to do. So let's go back to what this shot looks like. That's the close-up. Then we'll pull out, dolly out here. There's the monitor. We're gonna, so we need to show this. This is the one thing that maybe I can use layout for, but this is the one thing I'm interested in, or the challenge is being able to create a frame. In Blender you can do that, but here how do you create a frame? Because I want to see what's inside here. So if I do that, my frame is if I say hello to chat. Nobody's chatting. Why is... Oh. So if I output this, let's see, let's output that. Oh, wait, nope. That's exporting EPS. Don't want to export EPS. I don't know. SketchUp didn't like that. It might crash. It might crash. We might have a crash. So this one's okay. This one's not. Okay. I think this is not going to recover. Let's see if there's a recovery file. Yep. We have a recovery file. Let's see how much. 237. Nope. Oh, got another crash. Let's see. This is not a very good stream. Lots of problems on this stream. Okay, this might be opening. Okay, there we go. Okay, that works. We're I think it was, I don't think it crashed. I think it was still saving the CPS, which will be interesting to look at. One sec, I'm going to take a quick break here. Okay, we're back. Okay, so we're going to do let's render these two. Oh, that wasn't close up. That's right. This is the close up. This is I might switch gears because this doesn't. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm. Let's see, files, output. I don't know if this makes the best stream to do this, but let's try it. We'll keep going. this one too, right? Let's see, hold on a second here. Hmm. Maybe that is better like this. Not sure, not sure. Don't mind it going into, we tilt this way. What's this tilt angle? 4. Doesn't have to be perfect, but oops. Just call that medium. It's not really medium, but we're going to call it that. Now this is feels like a waste of space for not much gain. So it goes from here. So we're going to travel down here, 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 down to here, then to here, then to here. Might be confusing. It's okay to be confusing. Or okay to be dynamic. It's a better word. I don't like that framing. I'm okay with this. I'm good with this. I need to think about this. Need to think about that. Think it would be better to, yeah. this would be this. Yeah, something better has to happen here. I mean, I could rotate this, but it changes the angle of the whole scene. Don't want to do that. Okay. Let's do this. Let's look at this. Still wonder, why does that look? Why does that brighten up? Is it because I don't have shadows on? Is that why? Probably do not. And then we're going to go all the way here. I think that's going to work best. Just rerun. Oh, let me save. Let's render this. You know what I want is another. Oh, you know, oof. There's something item I need. I think, yeah, I need to think about this a little more, maybe, or there's, because I need to go, we're going to go wide, we're going wide, then I need to go back. But why we're going wide will probably, should be because we're seeing more lights come on, so what we need to do is, what I think we need to do is, it's going to go into this scene here. Oh, that's a, oh, did I make unique? Yep, okay. What I want to do is take this, does that work there? Okay, let's see. Okay, sort of does. I can make it work better if I was down here. Oh, is this something froze? Oh, it's the shadows. Very slow. Rethink how I want this. What the heck happened? Oh, I quit. Just right. I'm looking at design stuff, right? Probably, but I should. Let me look at this. Oh man, son of a gun. Okay. Okay, I was hoping to go longer, but a lot of mishaps. I think I'm going to shut down the stream. Let's see if this thing works, 'cause it's supposed to end stream at the same time. This is like a test. I've been back for a while. Let's do this. So, yeah, this is gonna do it for today. I was hoping this would not be on there longer, but lots of technical difficulties. So enable auto stop, auto start. Oh. So I'm going to try this again, but probably modeling is more interesting in this sense once everything is done, or once things are closer to done. So we're probably going to go back to modeling, and got lots of things happening with the models, lots of new models, lots of new stuff. How about I show? So what I worked on is this transport ship. And we'll get into this because we'll have to set this up for, I'm going to rebuild this. But, or reset this up for the scene, but I built this up. Oh, something's wrong in there. Oh, that's interesting. I thought I fixed that, but I didn't. So we'll take these flags off, but I created an interior for this bridge. That's wide. That's the tower. And there's the interior of the bridge. Did some work there. Put on details, new details on the ship. I created a new railing, all this kind of stuff. This stuff wasn't, so all that there is for this scene here. So I had to work on this, fix some scale things, all kinds of issues. But now looks like it's all good. Cleaned it up. Made sure there was points of interest that we're going to have in the scene, like up the tower here, the bridge here, that bridge, the tower, and then there's going to be a wide like that. So that's one of the things. What else can I show? I also did, this is going to appear in the book. So this is going to be keep in mind there's two stories. There's one that's this fantastical world of fuel and fire, and then there's another one that has to do with the people making that fantastical world of fuel and fire. So this is let's turn the shadows off here. So this is the Grand Lake Theater that's in Oakland, and this is where one of the characters lives. So I did a scene location and exported the terrain and the models. I'll actually terrain isn't showing. Why isn't terrain not showing? Interesting. What if I deleted it? Oh, it's there. There you go. It's just not accurate. Oh, I didn't put the terrain. I exported this. There's a couple different pieces of this terrain. There's that piece. So it's a different. So there's no terrain there. Might have to do that. So this is but how it's going to look. So I don't need to do most of that. It's going to look like either one of those. Something like that. So that's in, I can show where this is going to appear in the book. It's going to appear just after this scene right here. Right here. Instead of that. This is going to go over here. So this is going to change. There's a lot of changes. As I build, I'm changing things, reframing things, because this geometry isn't going to work. I don't think I wanted to create a more interesting location. And then this definitely is a more significant, interesting location. Yeah. And I put a lot of detail in this sign. I didn't need to. Although this is what didn't take me too long. It took me a couple hours, 3 hours to do this, maybe. But this sign, I'm gonna. The actual sign looks like that. With this framing that I'll build out. Here's the building, the marquee, columns. I'm going to create maybe a little more detail. I don't know I need that much. Create a little more detail here, some detail there. I don't need that much. I want to make sure these lamps, these things kind of pop. This sign is kind of cool. I'll put the supports for that. This should just be all silhouette, or mostly silhouette. So I'm going to create some shapes in there to help emphasize those elements, and then a full early morning sky. This will need to be blocked off as terrain and stuff like that. So I might add little fake details in here into these shapes, into what we're seeing here. What are we seeing there? So, like if I was like just these buildings here and this. Because these have, not obviously these aren't flat roofs. Some of these are, but not not up there. I think some of those are actual houses and stuff like that. So that's it. Okay, we're going to end the stream. Thanks for watching. And more modeling. I'm streaming less now because I think it's, I don't know if it's best for the channel. I'd like to stream a little more, but I want to get more videos. That's what I want to do. It's a little bit more videos. That way I think would be helpful. Just like the crash video that hopefully you've seen, but I will show it on our way out here. So please like and subscribe if you like this kind of thing. Little insights into modeling and such. And just the idea of making a graphic novel with 3D tools. So thanks for watching, and we'll see ya later.